Alright, what's going on, everyone? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is finally here. I know a lot of people have been excited for it, including myself. There's been just a lot of hype on this game coming up. Especially once that trailer first dropped, I know I myself couldn't help but be excited. So we're gonna go ahead and start the playthrough here. Hopefully the game is as enjoyable as everyone hopes it is. So just a heads up, I did play a little bit ahead, so I'm going to start a new game here. We're going to put everything on default for right now. Let's see how it all runs. Now my graphics card, previously, it did struggle just a little bit. Hopefully this time it won't be so bad.
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea. No earth, nor sky, no grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Eivor, first of all beings. Proud Eivor, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
Yeah, I saw there was a couple frame stutters there. I might have to adjust my settings just a little bit. I'm not sure if with the new game it changed the options on me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, that should be a little bit better now. We're going to go ahead and see how that works out. I do have to say though, that intro is probably one of the best intros I've ever seen in an Assassin's Creed game. I just love the detail in this game too.
Oh, there you are, my little dringer. Go. So, you see our king? Yes, good. Come, Eivor. Did you find the ring? Yes. Now for our little plan. You see us talking. Quiet as a wood mouse, and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out, like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. I think you can do that for me. Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, Eivor. Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid, friend.
My sword is grown greedy. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having one of these hearty folk.
I like these people. So I'm probably not going to get into like the little side things you can do here. Like dancing and whatnot.
I have accepted for your father.
Oh, what?
Just because I want to keep the video length just a little bit on the shorter side so it's easier to keep up with. So
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Like a satyr works through my hammer.
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the can stones we stacked yesterday?
that's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning. First light. Now go. You have a gift to deliver.
Alright, I'm trying not to talk too much over the dialogue, just because I don't want it to get cut out with my voice. So on these little cutscenes like this, I will be pretty quiet.
Skål! To Storbjörn, the true king of Brugafulga! Tonight, we all made anew. Skål! Eivor.
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed, my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds that others sing. The brave men slain, Valkyria waits. Rewards for strain to Valhalla takes. And horns resound the mighty horn. For those who fight! For those who fight! Under attack! Ready yourself, men! Go. Not you, Eivor. Not just yet.
All right. I'm not sure how many of you guys watched the show. I think it's on Netflix. It's actually just called Vikings. You know, I watched this coming into this game, and I had some expectations of what to expect. Oh shit. So she is a badass. But no, I had expectations coming into this game based off of the show, because I know there was talk that parts of the show are actually based off of that film. But I was actually quite surprised that they got a lot of things right in here. This guy's a fucking boss.
End this bloodshed.
Speed to Valhalla. Sigurd! Take the horse!
All right, wait here.
Now it's my turn to offer you to the slayer. Accept your fate, die a coward here before your people, and I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
You have my word.
No, Aaron. No, Aaron! Pick up your axe!
Okay, there's no way. I'm not sure how old Eivor is right now. I want to say he's like maybe 10. There's no way a 10-year-old just survived that fall. I mean, look, that was like 100-foot drop right to his back.
Data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Are we? I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you.
Alright, so this is the first decision that we're going to have here in the game. You can choose to play as either a female or a male. Or you can let the Animus decide for you. Today, we are going to go with the male Eivor.
Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of his crew! Make them suffer!
Killed is such a
Wolf-Kissed
prick.
is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
You move, and I take your eyes, you hear me?
Wind's blowing from the south.
We can tack north, then cut west. Now, what did I just tell you?
skin you alive! You will never leave this! No feast for you, Sunan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Alright, so one of the things that I did want to disclose before we got too far into this, I'm not going for a 100% completion playthrough here. I'm not going to pick up every single item
My crew is in danger.
and do every little thing that you can do. This is meant to be more of just my personal experience playing the game, so you guys can get an idea of what it's like. I'm going to make, decisions based off of what I personally feel would be the best decision to make, because there is alternate endings and things that happen throughout the game that change based on the decisions that you make within. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and heal ourselves, and we filled up on rations. Rations you can use later on in battle. One of the things that I really like about this game, because I've played just about every Assassin's Creed game that they've released, and they all seem to kind of play the same. This one, to me, feels a bit like a mix of Assassin's Creed with Dark Souls, and you'll see where I'm coming from with that once we get into our first little bit of battle, especially with the parry system. I know they introduced that in Origins, but I think this one just does it a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and get our first deer. So we have leather and deer hoof. And you'll come to find out as well that the bow is probably one of the key weapons within the game. You can use that to turn just about any battle in your favor. You can use it to get yourself the distance that you need, as well as stagger your opponents. But for right now, we'll go ahead and call our Raven.
Go.
See where we need to go. Up here, it looks like. Actually, no, we have to go over there. There is some wealth that way. We'll get into wealth in a little bit. So for now, we're going to go back to Eivor. But yeah, I know I'm a little bit late on the Valhalla playthrough bandwagon here. I assume a lot of you already have the game. If you don't, then, hopefully this encourages you to get it. But for those of you who do have the game, I'd like to know what you think your favorite feature is of this game. And I love the attention to detail in this game. I think that's one of my favorite features. I mean, walking through the snow, you see the snow build up on your legs. If you roll through it a few times, it'll start to build up on your lower body towards your waistline. On top of that, I just think it's such a beautiful game too. It's so detailed. The aesthetics in there. It has, I think, the perfect mix of vibrance. Oh, here we go.
A clash of iron. There's fighting nearby.
But no, I think it has a good mix of vibrance and contrast to it. So, like, in areas where it's supposed to be dark and grim, you see that it's dark and grim.
Hey, you old hound.
Homeboy just smashed his head in with a shield.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you? Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he will regret. Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind. There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship?
You glory hound. You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then. Slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I will meet you by the ship.
I like Dag. He's probably one of my favorite characters. He just has that swagger to him, that just to kind of look at me, I'm a badass kind of a person.
Arnold's Nest, where that Oathbreaker is holding my crew. Kjotve's warriors crawl through Arnold's Nest like lice.
Okay, so for here,
may attract attention.
I'm going to try to take it a little bit quiet, see if I can stay undetected the whole time. So we can use the Raven, just kind of spot out, see how many people are in the area. There's a little bit of wealth in that building. And wealth in this game could be broken down into things such as crafting materials. Okay, so we got a guy right there. There's also the Raven sight right here. I can see. So we have one down here. I'm going to try to take him out with my bow. Maybe I can get a nice little headshot on him. Nice. Stay undetected as long as I can. There's another one. This guy, I can't really see his head, so I'm going to go for there. That might be his shield, though. Oh, I think I see his little head. There we go. But no, I mean, mechanically, all around, it really does play out like an Assassin's Creed game. Kind of everything that you would expect from one of these games. I guess I can't pick up my arrows. Oh shit. Okay, so now we get to see the combat.
Go on, let's get away! I'll pluck your eyes.
And the kill animations are always one of my favorite things in Assassin's Creed. One of these houses had the wealth in it. It's this one right here. And there's a couple people in here.
Lord grant me strength.
Should be an opening.
Okay, so we're just gonna mellow out a little bit here. Okay, maybe there's not people in here. Those are locks to break. Alright, so my first little bit of wealth. Let's see what we got. We got a carbon ingot. Okay, let's just stay hidden for a second. I do want to check out again. Is there any more wealth around here? So that's where we need to go, is this longhouse here. It doesn't look like there's any other wealth. I'll do a quick little scan one more time. Take this guy out. There we go. We did get our arrow back. I'm not sure why it didn't give us the other ones back, but we're gonna sneak on in here through the roof.
Squirm like that, and my axe will miss your neck. Unpleasant for both of us.
If
time to die. I want to make a mess of it, Backraut.
Ah. I was gonna see if there was another way that we could do this, but we do have to fight him. This is technically your introduction to combat.
Coward. Unbind me and stick an axe in my hand.
I owe you nothing, raven shit. Yours is a clan of thralls and peasants.
You! Lay that axe aside or die by mine.
You should be on a slave ship to Ireland, Wolf-Kissed. But if you wish to be my first sacrifice, Odin will be more than happy to receive you.
You just killed yourself, Adki.
So I completely forgot to equip our shield here. The shield, I think, is one of the most vital equipments that you can use. Because it lets you block as well as parry. So you can dodge.
And I will spare your life.
Shut your hole and fight!
Again, just another dodge.
Die, you sack of shit!
And then the stamina, basically what it says is that if you miss your swings or you dodge, it consumes stamina. And the parries are coming up soon. Okay, so he has his hammers out now. So that is a parry. What it does is it'll stun him and give you that extra couple seconds to make your move. You can also block. But blocking consumes stamina as well. So we should get our nice stun animation here soon. There we go. What a way to go.
Father, you should have held on to this until the bitter end.
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
Bennett, no! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
No!
Eivor, are you bewitched? Unbind us.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
Alright, we did get our signature Raven clan attire.
If you can breathe, you can fight. Now
Just
come.
restock on
Take
all
back
of my
our ship.
arrows that I
You do
can.
not need to tell us twice.
See if there's anything else in here that we might want or need. And there isn't. Oh, what was this over here? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip this. I actually think this is one of my favorite outfits in the game. I do have the Berserker outfit as well. As far as that goes, I'm not too big on it. we want to use our father's axe. We're gonna restore him. Okay. So back into some combat.
Be wary of tricks. Don't bite. Got you.
Follow my lead.
Eesh.
Just watch my back.
Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Let me just check real quick, make sure that there is... That's 500 meters away, so that's... We're gonna have to come back for that one. So as you can see, the bow, just in its own way, can kind of control the pace of a battle. Especially when you get those headshots. So when you hit them in their stun spots, so there's little areas that light up on them and it'll stun them. Sometimes an enemy might have 4. Sometimes it's just 1. But either way, if you can hit every single one of their stun spots with your bow, it knocks them to the ground and gives you that extra little bit of opportunity. Chop that man's arm off. Okay, is there anything in these huts here? I don't think so. Nothing's lighting up.
Dak, Braggy, grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Gods, it's about time.
Stop yapping and start rowing.
So I think we have to go around here.
Run up the sail!
Rather silent, Eivor. Anything to say for the mess you led us to?
We suffered no losses in this fight, and the men who humiliated us are dead. What is there to say?
Oh, something like, I was stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit?
I like my version better.
Eivor, look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Kjotve's men, gnawing at any...
I think we're gonna go ahead and raid this.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
Am I out of arrows? No, I'm not. Let's see. This guy's weak spot is right here. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. Oh, and my... So there is some wealth in here. Let's see what we got. We got the Bone Biter. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is the Bone Biter. Just looks like maybe a longer axe, maybe? Yeah, it's just a longer axe. It's a two-handed axe. Okay. So I like having my shield, so I'm probably not going to use the Bone Biter. Let's just scope it out quick, see if there's anything else here that we could possibly want. And it's not looking like it, so we're gonna go back to the boat. Alright, we're gonna finish going home here.
More sail!
Jotve will come for us now, harder and stronger than before.
No surprise there. This war has spun on for 3 generations. I hardly expect him to relent.
Your hatred for that man burns bright, wolf-kissed. I could warm my balls on it.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin breeches?
Just take care, Eivor. Such hatred can make you careless. What he did to your father, he did to all of us. You are not in this fight alone. And what will you tell our king about this misadventure?
Only the truth. We attacked Jotve's fortress, killed his men, and weakened his control of this land.
Will you mention the part where you lost your crew and were nearly sold as a thrall? Will that be part of your saga?
If there's a skull to dare sing that verse, it will be his last song.
Can't raise the sail yet.
Just gonna leave those guys behind. What do we have here?
The feeder of ravens. We thought we had lost you, Eivor. For good
Rendezvous.
this time.
A warm welcome as always, Landry.
You look like reddened sheet. What happened?
Nothing to crow about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. And how are you?
Well enough. Though I have spent many tiresome days calming the rages of our king. He is not happy with you.
I expected as much. And what of Sigurd? Has he returned from his raids?
My husband should be home today. The last we heard, he was approaching Stavanger.
Good to hear. We have need of his courage.
Sigurd will not save you from his father's wrath, Eivor. You should know that by now.
Did your raid not go as planned?
They rarely go as planned. But we killed many of Kjotve's warriors. And there was this. My father's axe among the dead.
Ah. After so many years. You should take it to Gunnar. He will give it back its edge.
A good idea. After I see our king.
That I do not advise. Not yet. He is meeting with a messenger from the north.
I can wait.
A cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing my father's axe after 17 winters. It stirred something in me. A feeling I've not had since the day he was killed. Since the day I got this.
Memories of past agonies. Of sadness and pain.
I should speak with Valka. She could help me make sense of my feelings.
Take your time getting settled. I will see you at the Longhouse.
I think you have lost your edge, Eivor. Just like that axe.
Maybe Gunnar can help you with both.
I will let you know.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end the first episode right there. I'm gonna try to upload daily here, so make sure that you do turn on those post notifications if you want to see more. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to make it through the entire game. This isn't a 100% completion tutorial, and all of the decisions made are going to be completely based off of my own opinions. So the ending that I get is going to be my ending. You might not get the same one as me, depending on how you play. If you play this exactly the way I do, then you will get the same ending that I do. So until the next one, we'll see you tomorrow.